Check, 1, 2. So, hello guys. This is a little live stream and just playing around with a few amp sims here. And as you can see, this is a completely empty project, just one track. And here is the mixer. There is nothing going on here. Just the Pro L2, the limiter, -1. Just for the sake of safety reasons, if something goes wrong with the volume. Because I don't want to hurt your or my ears, of course. And let's start with a pretty basic amp sim. Let's use the BDH. Let's use the 3, the EVH one, and let's see how this sounds. I hope you can see everything right here. And let's have a quick look at the panel. Here's the chat. Let's see. Okay. And now what we want to try is to combine this with the GGD Cali, the Cali Cabs, because they are still pretty awesome in my opinion. And let's make this a little bit smaller. At first, let's see, is there everything right with the stream here? I hope you can see me. I think so. And now here we have the Cali Cabs. We have the default setting, the massive cab with the SM57. And we have to deactivate this cab, otherwise it sounds like this with 2 cabs. I think it sounds pretty dark. And of course we have to deactivate this cab. There's a little bit of delay here. I think it's coming from the live stream. So it's a little bit difficult for me, to be honest, to play and hear a little bit of the delay. And let's try another microphone here. Let's try the 160. And as you can hear, it sounds a little bit darker. And let's try the original 5150 type of amp from Bogren. I think it's this one. And deactivate the cap also here. But I think for this amp we can use the 57. Because the amp is not as dark as the other one. And let's duplicate this track and deactivate this, and let's delete this one and use the EVH type of amp for this one. And here we can use the 160. And let's see if we can record something. But I have to admit the delay is pretty annoying in my opinion. Let's see, let's turn on the click. I think it should work. Let's try this. And so let's pan this to the right, and of course now we have a crazy delay. And let's put this guitar to the left, and let's try it. So now we have a nice little harmony here, and now you can hear how this sounds. And now we can play around with the cabs here. So this is for the right side, and as you can hear now, only for the right track, We can play around a little bit with the cabs. Let's try the upfront one and let's solo the track. I don't like the 421 alone, to be honest, because it has really harsh high mids, but it's a good idea to blend this microphone in when you have a very dark track. But let's stick with the 160 here. Let's try another one for this track. Let's say the fretman technique. And I apologize, it's not that tight because I have a really crazy delay. I think it's with the live stream, and I don't know why, to be honest. I tried this with the private mode before and everything was fine, and now I have a crazy delay, but I think you get the idea. And it sounds pretty amazing in my opinion, and we just have the amp and the cabs here, and we just have one cab and one microphone, in this case 2 SM57 for the fretman technique, and in my opinion it sounds pretty amazing. And as you can see here, there is nothing going on, just the limiter here. Just for safety reasons, and here we have the cabs and the amp sims, and that's it. And let's solo this track again. Bring it back to the center. And let's try another one. Let's try the... I forgot the name. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name of the amp. The Rev-C, oh my god. Of course, deactivate the cab. And here you can really hear the nice low end of the Rev-C. The really nice low end and the tight low mids, especially with this mid gain setting here. And this scratch here is a pretty nice sweet spot, to be honest. And this is what I want to show you. You have just these amp knobs here, and you have already the setting, and you are ready to go. And let's hear this together with the other track. Oh my god, this what have I done? Pretty white. It's a little bit darker. Maybe we can use the 57 alone here. And now you can really hear the high mids on the left side of the track. And when I switch to the fretman microphones, it's dark again. This one is also nice, but also pretty dark. We felt low end here. Let's try the upfront one. And one thing I want to mention is, especially with the guitar sounds, with the high mids, always reset your ears a little bit. Even if it's just for a few seconds, give yourself a little pause, like right now. Especially when you change these microphones and these cabs on the fly. It's really important to reset your ears a little bit and just try some settings and then listen to it again. Because when you do this all the time, these changing settings on the fly, of course you are getting crazy, and then you have dark, bright, and always give yourself a little pause, even if it's just for a few seconds, and it really helps to not get some of the ear fatigue. So let's again stick with the SM57, and let's stick with the upfront cab here. And here we have the Rev-C. Let's try another amp for this side. Let's say this guy here, one of my favorites. And let's quickly see if there's anyone in the chat. Nope. Of course, deactivate the cab. So now we have the Omega here, one of my favorites, and this is the default setting. I just have deactivated the cab here. So we have the Cali cab, and let's go back to the massive one. Yeah, let's stick with the massive one. And this amp sounds really tight already, even without the pedal. The pedal is deactivated, as you can see here. And let's try a little bit more gain. I really like the mids of this amp. These are really musical mids, really interesting, and they are not as honky as with the other amps. Don't destroy the mids here, just a little dip of 500. And let's see how they sound together. sounds a little bit too fat for my taste. Let's try the overdrive. Oh my goodness. That's way too much. Let's turn down the gain of the amp. Again, let's try the 160 here. It's a little bit darker. Too dark for my taste. Let's go with the Fretman. Yeah, that sounds pretty nice in my opinion. And yeah, and I think that's it for this little stream. That was just a little test one, let's call it like that. And I want to do more of these, but of course with more detailed content. And this was just a little spontaneous one, just for testing reasons. Let's call it like that. And yeah, thanks for watching and see you on the next one. And yeah, bye bye.